What is going on, people? Today we are back in the Taiwan server because there is a new update that actually just hit, and of course we are back on Leisha's account, so thank you to her for letting us in the account, and also on that nice Emperor win. Look at that nice helm. That's freaking awesome. But let's go ahead and take a look at all of the changes, because there is actually quite a few changes and additions this coming update. So the biggest one is going to be Labyrinth. Now, normal Labyrinth is going to be the same. So if you go over to the Labyrinth right here, you'll see that this is all exactly the same. So people might be confused and be like, well, where's the update? Well, if you go over to the event page, there is going to be something listed here, right here, Labyrinth Challenge, and it says Hood Claw. So when you click on this, then you're taken into a completely different Labyrinth, and you'll see it here, Dark Hood Claw. And you'll see that it does not use the same stars that we're used to. So how do we get this? So let's go ahead and take a look at the limited special. You'll be taken over to a shop that will sell you these dazzling stars, is what they're called. So of course you see the different bundles here. Now this could change when it comes over to the main server, because these servers sometimes with the prices and the rewards have been known to be a little bit different from the main server. So don't take this as 100% what it's going to cost normally. But I can probably say that it's fairly about right. Also, a quick point. This is actually also included in the update. You guys know that when you buy a pack, you get these giveaways, right? But it usually only comes from when you buy something from the mall. Well, now you can actually buy stuff away from the mall, like here, and you will be giving out giveaways. So that's also another update that's coming with this. But back to this. So you'll be able to buy the dazzling stars through here, and you'll also get Labyrinth badge. And we'll go ahead and go over what this Labyrinth badge actually does. So you get those stars, and then you use it here. And you take a look at the actual rewards for this, and you actually have some of the newer stuff. You have some really good stuff like army attack boost, 75% carpets, 50% carpets, more Labyrinth badges. Like, the rewards are probably some of the better one. I just don't know what the actual drop rate will be. Like, yeah, you see a 75% carpet, but like, what are the chances you're actually gonna get a 75% carpet? Probably low, I would say, but hey, you never know. So those are the rewards that you can actually get from doing this one. Here's where it gets interesting. This is kind of like the artifact event, right? Because you have tier rewards. Depending on how many you actually spend, you can actually get some back, and you'll actually get some tier rewards completion. Again, this may be a little different in the main server once it comes over, but probably not. And then of course you have a ranking system. Depending on how much you spend, that'll give you a reward. Again, it's very similar to the artifact challenges that we have now. And also the army assault jewel, I don't know if that's going to be maybe a purple in the main game, or even a gold, who knows. But here it's only a green, so it's hard to say what that's going to be in the main game, if it's going to stay at green. I highly doubt it, because green is very irrelevant. I'm guessing that it might be at the bare minimum a purple in the main game, but you never know. Also, another thing to note on the update is that now when you click on like a jewel or anything like that, it will actually give you the max strength preview right below it. So you don't actually have to go guessing like, oh my god, how good is this jewel, or you know, etc. It'll give you the max strength preview right below it. So that's actually a change that's coming in this update as well. Now there is something else that we need to point out, and that is the shop. So of course we'll start here, and this is where you will use these badges depending on how many you can actually get, and you can redeem these things up to 10 times, or you know, depending on how you go about it. But you have different tiers here with different rewards. So it really depends on what it is that you want from your account, but the costs are pretty high, so yeah. But either way, I don't know if this is going to be all the same, but this looks actually pretty awesome. One thing I did notice is this 100% army size boost, because we are used to a 50% army size boost, and this is 100%. So if it is 100%, that means that you can get up to 500k troops in a rally or a solo, etc., instead of 375k that we're used to. So this is probably going to be the most sought after thing here, and I'm guessing this is going to be the equivalent of getting like the 100% army attack compared to the 70% army attack that people can usually pop as a boost, where with the artifact challenge you can get up to 100%. So this is probably going to be the most sought after thing, and it's one of the things that everybody's going to want, because that 100% army size boost is going to be big for things like Baron, Emperor, Wonder Battles, etc. You might not think it, but listen, almost 200k troops advantage over somebody, it's actually pretty big, especially if your stats are fairly close. So I think that's going to be the biggest thing there. Now, of course, there is a couple of other things. Some of you may already know about the Astrolite monster changes that's coming. Astrolite bonus. So basically, instead of getting one Astrolite when you're hunting a monster, you can get up to 3 now. But the problem is that this is only a 3-day event, so it's not like a permanent change. I was thinking that maybe it can be a permanent change and more people would hunt these Astro monsters. But no, it looks like it's just going to be a time limited thing, and it's going to go back to normal. So that makes it pretty useless in my opinion, because I mean, Astro Monsters was just a flop of an update if you ask me. But yeah, that's one of the other things that was changed. The other big thing that was changed was the mall. It looks like finally what I was saying is like, yo, I hate the scrolling up and down, and if I want to go back to the top, I have to scroll all the way to the top. Like, they completely changed it. So you have all the bundles right here. So they broke it down. They have all bestsellers, heroes, equipment, might upgrades, and war essentials, right? So now you can actually, whatever pack it is that you want to buy, it'll be here. So that's a nice change. The other thing that I actually wanted to point out is that there is events right here, spin and score. There's actually newer packs here that I mean, I don't necessarily remember if they're all the same, but look at this. This is new packs, like the Amazing Astrolite, 16 Astrolite, and 16 of these chests for $20. Not too bad. So there's other things here like the event packs, and you can actually do the events, because a lot of events, you remember, you have to go to the news section and then do it from there, and it's probably what this is right here, the web event. But it's just nice to see it all like together, instead of it all being like, oh, I have to scroll down all the way to the bottom to finally hit this or finally see this. Now all you have to do is go here, equipment. What's the equipment today? Okay, got it. That's the equipment packs that are out today. And it's also an easy way to see what monsters are coming, because it will always match the equipment. So that's another nice little addition right there. There is also a couple of things that change. They also changed the interface. I guess change will be a bit of a stretch, but when you go here, you'll see this is it's a little bit different, but it's not really much to write home about, so it's not really that big of a deal. They also say that deleting Dark Essence is no longer going to cost gold, so it just says delete. I don't know why that matters, but you know, like, okay, that's cute. But yeah, at the end of the day, the biggest thing is going to be this Labyrinth challenge and the rewards that you can get. Not only because this is really nice and you can go over to Intense, and of course that's going to be the same, it's just going to be times like 11. But the Labyrinth badges is going to be really cool, because that's how you're going to be able to get that max 500k in a March, which is going to be huge. And of course the shop, which is where IGG is probably going to make most of their money here, because yeah, that's where it's at. So if you think about it, right, let's say that this is actually going to be the same in the main server. You can get what, 50 of these badges for $50. Let's just say, right? So if we go over to the shop, tier rewards, and then the shop, that means that each one of this would be about $250. Now, maybe it's a little bit cheaper, but, you know, because maybe you get the easier bundles or whatever, but each one of these is going to be about $200, which is, it's insane, because this thing only lasts 4 hours, but, you know, the big boys want all the advantages they can get, so they're not really going to matter. To them, it won't matter. But yeah, I think that's going to be the biggest prize that everybody's going to go for. And you can get 5 each time around. So I fully expect this to be kind of like the artifact challenges, where it comes like every 3 weeks or something like that. And people are going to go crazy for it. So yeah, but that's pretty much the biggest thing. There was a couple other like various UI changes and whatnot, but they didn't really say exactly like what. But yeah, that's what we got in the Taiwan server at the moment. So yeah, what do you guys think? Do you guys like it? Do you not like it? I guess the biggest pay-to-play thing is the Labyrinth thing, but everything else was fairly okay, like nothing too crazy. My biggest like is going to be the changes in the mall, because now I don't have to scroll for 7,000 years in order to get to the top or to the bottom. So I like that. But yeah. Appreciate Alicia for letting us on the account once again, and appreciate you guys for watching, and until later, bye. Wait, I lied. There was actually something else that Alicia mentioned. There is a new hero here, Avatar, Wandering Alchemist. 130, 260, 260. So I think this is gonna be just, yeah. This is going to be the same as Wave Crasher and Shield Maiden. And this might be the equivalent of whatever they're not. So, Shield Maiden is infantry. Wave Crasher is cavalry. So, I fully expect her to be ranged. Because... where is the other one? Probably about here, right? Sand Sage. I guess she is ranged. So, we have ranged infantry and cavalry. So you know what? I'll take it back. I don't know what she would be. Maybe she's starting a new line? I don't know. But I just wanted to point out that there is a new hero coming called Wandering Alchemist. And it's not going to be a specialized hero, because a specialized hero would be 260. See, like Boommeister is 260. Any hero that you have to get through other means is 260. And the big boy heroes, they're 260. So it's gonna be like a normal hero. It's only 130. So she's not gonna be crazy 11k or nothing, but she's coming, so be ready. We'll see what actually she comes with. Okay, but for real, it's time to go. Alright, bye.